Gail, what year were you born?
Huh?
What year were you born?
26, June 26th.
So this June you'll have a birthday and you'll be
93.
How did you make it that far?
Oh, I had a car and I drove it around. I did have a car, as a matter of fact.
Yes.
I passed the test and everything.
Yep.
But I haven't driven a car for quite a while now.
Yeah. How many children do you have?
I only had 3. Robin, Nancy, and Bruce.
So how many grandchildren?
I have 9 grandchildren.
So I wonder if you'll get any great-grandchildren.
Well, Megan apparently is quite close to her. She's the one that did the book for me.
Yes.
Lovely girl.
Yes.
She's in her late 20s, I think. And Nancy sort of intimated that she had this new boyfriend and they were looking for a place in, I guess, in, I don't know where in whether it be in
Somewhere in New York, maybe, or something.
New York and what's the other?
Massachusetts?
Massachusetts. Well, that's a city. That's a
State.
state. But what's the city there?
Boston.
Boston, yeah. In New York, one of them works there, I think.
Yeah.
Well, she had 4 children. I was quite surprised.
Yeah.
Robin, Nancy.
Robin had 2 boys. You got 2 grandchildren from Robin. 3 granddaughters from Nancy and a grandson.
Uh-huh.
And then 3 granddaughters from Bruce. You have a lot of granddaughters. The girls are running the roost.
Uh-huh.
It's very windy out today.
Is it windy out there today?
Very.
Oh, too bad. I won't go out in a... Nancy had 4 children.
Yes.
Megan, Kristen, Aaron, and Jordan.
Yeah.
Nancy.
Nice names.
Huh?
Nice names.
Yeah. Well, they picked them, I guess, to go with the last name.
What is the last name of your grandchildren?
Traversy.
Of your grandchildren? No, I think they took their father's last name. What is Nancy's husband's name? The one that give you a kiss.
Nancy and Marty. It's Martin, I think, but he's always gone by
Marty. Yeah.
He's a great guy.
Yeah.
You've met him,
yeah.
haven't you?
Yes.
He's very, very nice. He
yes.
even kissed me goodbye the last time.
He should do that every time.
Then Bruce is married to Cindy.
Yes.
And they have 3 little girls.
Yes.
And Robin has the twins.
Yes. Twin boys. So you got 3 boys that are grandsons, and the rest are granddaughters.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
I have 9 grandchildren.
Mm-hmm.
Marty's a terrific guy.
Yeah.
Nancy she was going
you just say that
with another guy for quite a long time. He even came to visit and everything.
Oh yeah.
And then she must have met Marty someplace.
And got swept off her feet.
Huh?
Marty must have swept her off her feet.
He must have. I don't know whether he had been engaged to somebody or else because, he wasn't that young.
Right. I don't know.
So I had Megan first and then Kristen and Aaron and Jordan. So she had 4 children.
Yep. Must have been love.
I guess so. He's been wonderful with her. He's a terrific guy.
Mm.
I I guess he has a pretty good job too. You know.
Mm.
He travels quite a bit. I sort of worry about him with these crazy plane crashes and that now.
Right.
She's
What
a
did you
lovely-
say?
She's a lovely girl. Huh?
Who's a lovely girl?
Cindy, his wife,
Yes.
he married her.
Yeah.
But he did have several. He was quite a woman's man.
Oh, really? Bad Bruce.
So then I guess she met Bruce, and they fell for each
Mhm,
other.
yeah.
So they've been very
Very compatible, yeah.
children.
Yeah.
Nancy's done far more for me than either of the other two. And yet she's got, a bit busy to
Yeah.
business to run, and she travels all over the world. But she still remembers her mother.
Yes, she does. We'll have to give her an award.
Robin's been the greatest disappointment for me. Like she had sort of a hard time, I guess, too.
Yeah, it happens,
She
dear.
was married and divorced before she met Dan. He's a really nice guy too, Dan.
Yeah.
But she had another husband, Craig, I think his name was or something. She was married to him for quite a while, but she didn't have any children. That was the great disappointment. She really wanted to have a family, but Craig apparently wasn't providing enough eggs for her or something.
Oh, okay.
So that's when I think she divorced him. And then she heard about this in vitro fertilization.
Right.
So she ended up with Dan. I liked her first husband. He was very nice. Craig, I think his name was. He was sort of a local family, quite a big, very important in the city they were living in.
Okay. What did he do for a living? Do you know? Do you remember? What did he do for a living? Do you remember?
Well, he was kind of a politician, I think. I'm trying to think of what he was.
Okay.
It's been quite a while, the boys.
Yeah.
I think he died or something. I'll have to find that out now. My memory is gone. I liked Craig too very much. He was quite a prominent local politician.
So you've liked all your son-in-laws and daughter-in-laws.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's nice that you have relatives like that.
Yes. Yes. Do you remember the year you and Bob got married?
Oh, I should know that. I was about 30.
Was you? So you was a bit older when you had children.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not like me, I was young.
Huh?
I was young. I was like 19.
When you had your child?
Yes.
And how many did you have? I was the middle
2.
child in the family.
Was you?
In my family originally.
Did you get along with your sisters and brothers?
I only had
Or
2 sisters.
sisters,
We were
right.
Ruth, Gail, and Joyce.
Okay. Did you get along with both of them?
What?
Did you get along with your sisters?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Hmm?
My father was a millionaire, you know, so we weren't suffering at all. We had a beautiful place in Toronto. Then my mother and father broke up because my father was having an affair with his secretary. But he did continue to send my mother a check every month.
Okay, that was
So
good.
he sort of supported us. But we weren't living in the big fancy home that we had in Toronto.
Oh, you moved out of that one?
What?
You moved out of your big fancy home after your parents broke up?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, he bought this house. And I think he lived with his girlfriend for a while, but then they did break up too, or she already had a husband or something. I just can't quite remember the details.
Okay.
I went to Oriole Park School, and my girlfriend and I, Zilla Pfeiffer, she was very well-to-do, sort of competed with each other because we were both fairly good, we had good marks and that.
In school?
I don't know how you could compete with another kid in the class, but they didn't, it was a different system altogether they had. You know?
I believe so.
Yeah. You were actually marked what you were in the, you know, what you were in the class.
Yes.
I don't know whether I told you about Zilla.
Was Zilla?
Oh, she and her lived with her parents in Forest Hill and was very well-to-do. They had a home up in Temagami, and you had to take a train up so far, and then you got on a boat and went to this very fancy home on an island.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I used to go there every summer for several weeks. And then I was one of the head ones in her wedding. And then they broke up, her first husband. And then I guess I'd gone away, I was living out west or something, and when I got back, I read in the paper that she and her new husband had both been killed in an accident on their honeymoon. Imagine.
That's pretty sad.
I probably have pictures of Zilla in one of my albums, you know. She had like a couple of brothers, I think. And I remember being one of her main things in her, persons in her wedding. She had quite a fancy wedding. I had to buy a costume for it, special costume.
Oh, okay.
I was in the wedding party. I don't know whatever happened to that dress. It was cost me quite a bit. But it was sad to hear that she and her both, Zilla and her husband, her new husband, were killed.
Yes.
I was living out west at the time or something, so I didn't know any about this.
Yeah, that's pretty.
She was a wee bit younger than me, maybe a year or so. But I know we used to compete in school. Who got the highest marks, because in those days you were first or second or...
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, well. Been a long life. I had lunch, didn't I?
Yes.
Oh. several relationships with different men, both all very sort of, first. I had an affair. I'm trying to think, he was a professional guy anyway. And I was all set to get married to him. And I got pregnant and had a miscarriage in the bathroom. I remember that so distinctly.
Right.
It's blood, really.
Right.
So then I met Bob. But he was waiting for a divorce from his first wife, too. He had a little daughter, Sandra Lynn. And finally, I don't know what happened to his wife. Anyway, I married Bob.
Yeah.
He was in the army, so I did a lot of traveling right across Canada.
Did you enjoy that?
Huh?
Did you enjoy the traveling?
Oh, well, yes. Of course, I was a lot younger.
Yeah.
It was an experience for me.
Yes.
I had never done too much traveling.
Right.
Although we did have we owned a cottage and I don't know what all before, because my father was quite well to do.
Yes.
He was always setting up business. He was a chartered accountant. That's where Nancy gets her
Yes.
praise from, I guess.
She got that gene.
Yeah. I know I got pregnant with Robin while Bob was still waiting for his divorce. He couldn't marry me. So finally, his wife, the papers went through and we got married ourselves. And I had Robin, but I had to wait for, you couldn't get married right away in those days, I guess, when you were still waiting for the divorce to become final.
Yeah, I think it took a little longer for
So
divorce.
I couldn't marry Robin as quickly, so I was fairly, a little bit pregnant, I think, a few months anyway, before I could get we could marry.
Couldn't
Yeah,
marry.
and my aunt had a very nice service for us. So, and then I was pregnant with Robin. Then I had Robin about 6 months later.
Okay.
She's been a disappointment, I'm telling you. I
Well,
don't know what her problem is.
but she must have been a good child.
Huh?
Was she a good child?
Yes, I guess so. She went to, had a design course, which I paid for.
But I mean, like when she was a child growing up, like a little baby to a child.
Yeah, she was a nice child, yeah.
Yeah. See, she was a joy to have.
Hmm?
She was a joy to have.
I guess so. She had her husband had a daughter, I guess. Sandra Lynn. I guess he had been divorced. Or he had been married before.
Who?
So he had to wait till his divorce became final. And then we supported Sandra Lynn the rest of our time. You
Yes.
had to support, and it came right out of your pay.
Yes.
It's a different time altogether.
It's still that way.
Is it?
You pay child support. You make a child, you support your child till it comes a certain age.
Sandra Lynn died. She wasn't that old when she died.
Okay.
I went to actually see her in the hospital.
Okay.
She was passing away.
Well, that was nice of you.
Uh-huh. Well, I felt sorry for her, But, all this, she had a payment every month, and it affected our income, too. And I never really worked, Then I did get into design work for the Red Cross. And the leader of the Ontario Red Cross. I was his secretary.
But was that before you
I had
met,
a job. Huh?
was that before you met Bob?
No, that was after.
Oh, okay.
No, I had 3 children with Bob, Robin, Nancy, and Bruce.
Yep.
Nancy's been terrific.
Yep.
And Bruce has been quite nice, but Robin's been one of her snits. I call them snits. You knew that she had those boys, or those children, or no boys, I guess.